I can't go in, hush puppy shoe in, crumb cake I saw you with, cause you dismissed. That's right.
That's like one of my favorite lines of all. So Davin and Anna show live on Facebook, YouTube. Anna has changed her appearance a little bit today. You'll notice sitting next to me here, I got P. Goods.
What's going on, man? Happy to be here once again.
Welcome back, man. It's good to have you.
What's up, people?
So if you don't know P. Goods is out of Boston, original rapper. You got all kinds of stuff. You told me today you were in the studio and you laid down 13 tracks.
Yeah, earlier this week, big shout out to Converse, man. I told him I wanted them to adopt me. To be honest with you, I swear to you, you got a big shout out to the people over at Rubber Tracks, over at Converse. They got a dope community outreach program.
Nice.
They let me use their studio for on Tuesday, and I banged out 13 tracks.
13 tracks.
13 tracks in 8 hours.
And you got all that memorized. You just lay it down.
I just lay it down, man, because I know a lot of artists, they like to get creative in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
I get creative before I get in the lab, and I get stuff done in the lab.
So you save money that way.
I'm glad you called it out. I mean, I'm a struggling rapper.
I know. That's why we got you on, man. So one of the things we do on this show, just so you know, is we give a platform to guys that are new artists, up and coming artists, and some of you guys aren't so new. Some of them have been doing this for a long time,
right.
But the record company light hasn't shined on them yet. So we're ahead of the curve from stuff that you isn't already played out all over the radio.
Right.
But could be on anywhere in the country, and P. Goods is one of those dudes.
I appreciate that.
And so one of your songs that really got my attention of, I don't know, maybe a couple of months ago. When did we first start talking? It was
a couple months ago, but we've been kicking it.
And I know not everybody's heard this. Oh, hi, Lori. Anna's not here today. She's down in New York. She's down there at the actually, truth is, she's at a cannabis convention. I'm not making this up. She's at a cannabis convention right now, because we're going to start doing some cannabis-based podcasts and things.
Oh, I like that.
Called American 420. It's going to be awesome. She's going to be your host for that. But I'm going to debut, for a lot of you guys who aren't familiar with P. Goods and his work, this video is What If? And tell people the genesis of What If really quick.
Well, the genesis of What If, I actually wrote this record almost 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was just it's funny because the original way that we thought up the idea was we had heard a record from the Bulworth movie.
Oh yeah, right.
And
that's a good soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack.
It is.
There was a line that the original producer had showed me from the rapper named Cannabis.
Yep.
Matter of fact.
Oh, how funny!
How funny is that? And he said something about like, yo, what if the South won the war? And he was like, yo, you should do something that's like more conceptual than that, like a little deeper. Let's dig into that.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, all right, cool. He sent me the beat, and then before you knew it, there we go. We had What If, and it sat on the shelf for a little while. I went through a lot of life things, and then with everything resurfacing and the world being at a place where it was crazy, a lot of police brutality, shootings, a lot of situations in the community, a lot of heat going on. I just felt the need to revise it and bring it back to the people, and they took it in just as much as they did when I dropped the original. Now,
this is more of a question to people, or is it a statement?
It's both.
It's both.
It's
okay.
both.
All right.
The question is the statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, how much of a my English teachers would hate me right now.
Yeah. No, because the thing is that if you haven't seen the video, it's actually pretty intense, and as you watch it, like, damn. And then I know you. I'm like, wait, he's actually a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm a real cool person. I really am. But I'm a real dude at the end of the day. And you know, like I feel like that's
right.
That has a lot to do with the way the record turned out, because I asked the real questions.
Yeah. All right. So out of Boston, this is P. Good. This is What If. Check it out. You are ahead of the curve with Davin and Anna live. Here you go.
It's for the Gray. To Scott. What if? Trayvon Martin. All this craziness going on around the world. Nobody's feeling different. Martin Luther King. What if hip-hop never existed? Do you think there'd be as many people screaming out, stop snitching? What if Adam and Eve ain't eat the fruit? You think we'd be able to see the truth? Or what if Albert Einstein didn't think of the nuke? Or Smith & Wesson didn't teach us to shoot? Do you think there'd be as many plays made if there was no boost? Matter of fact, what if white men hung off a noose? Would it still be cool to say nigga? Or maybe we would make six figures. What if Martin Luther King survived? and see what is. Stand back from the picture and ask yourself why. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think you changed your route to the road we on? I don't know. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think you changed your route to the road we on? Hold on. If Mitt Romney won the election instead of Obama, you think problems would still be blamed on the press? Be honest, you think those cops would be goners if that officer ain't choose to lay hands on Eric Garner? What if my Uncle Az was raised in the burbs? You think I would've stayed home instead of play on the curb? If Christopher Wallace never got murked, how much money would Sean Carter be worth? What if Tupac never got hit with the flame? Would the game still have change filled with these lames? What if Trayvon Martin walked down another street? What if them shots Malcolm sent never hit Zeke? Pipe down, what if them bullets miss Mike Brown or them Boston bombers didn't hit my town? The powers that be will raise an eyebrow, say la vie, but living to make you cry out. What if? What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think you changed your route to the road we on? I don't know. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think you changed your route to the road we on? If Malcolm X survived all them shots that hit him, you think he stopped fighting for black equality and start killing? What if the government told the truth instead of abortion? The cigarettes and other evil kingdoms didn't endorse them. If Bill Gates was another abortion, you think artists would make more than this minuscule portion? What if them 9/11 flights they leave from Boston and Bart didn't take Oscar Grant from his daughter? What if French couldn't speak from that shot to the dome? Who you think would be on hooks if Max B was home? What if there was no such place as McDonald's or BK? You think more dudes would look like Arnold? If Mike Jackson never joined the five, you think he'd still be misunderstood or hurting inside? What if Big L got clapped but he survived? Or 50 Cent got shot 9 times and then he died? What if blacks didn't get locked on the rag? Matter of fact, what if Jordan was born with no legs? What if Satan and God ain't have beef? You think maybe this earth would be at peace? At least try to see what it could have been. It hurts sometimes seeing what it should have been. But we write our own stories, time is money. And it's costing me cause every second alters the future. Live cautiously. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think you changed your route to the road we on? I don't know. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think you changed your route to the road we on? I don't know.
P. Goods, that's What If, and it's brand new music before you heard it anywhere in the entire country, more than likely. That's what we do, man. We play stuff before you hear it on the radio, and it's great to have you in here, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I do, man. You're giving me some love, man. I appreciate it.
A little bit of love, not in the good way.
Yeah, of course.
Just about every night around this time, usually around 7:30 or so. We're a little late tonight because we had to drink some before we started the show. But
Facts.
But you can call the number down here from anywhere in the whole world and get in free right here to our studio line. So if you want to say something to P. Goods, you got anything you want to talk about, whatever it is, you're welcome to do that as well. Anna's got the night off. She's down in New York hanging out at the cannabis convention.
Dope.
And dope. So I'm going to get into some of our stories because there's all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we all know United might not be the best airline to fly on for some reason. They recently had some more trouble with United. Like this airline cannot catch a break.
What's going on now?
Now, you'd think that if you're United, you're going to go like that extra mile to make sure that bad shit doesn't happen to your passengers.
Right? Yeah.
Not so. It turns out that you see this big-ass rabbit I have here? This woman has like a 4-foot rabbit that stayed in like the cargo hold because that's where the pets travel.
Yeah.
And it was on her way. She's a breeder. She was selling this rabbit for like, I don't know, $4 or $5 grand or something. And the rabbit died in the cargo hold.
Oh my God! I knew you was about to say that.
Yeah. So now United is like a death flight for people
Oh my
and
God.
rabbits and so forth.
How
So-
did how did it die on the plane?
I don't know if it asphyxiated or what. I don't know exactly how that happened, but that's how it went down with United there. So
That's crazy.
yeah, right. And that's a nice looking rabbit, man. Look how big this rabbit is. Here, check it out.
That's a huge rabbit.
Look at this. I'm gonna make it gigantic here.
I would have sold it for more than 4 or 5,000.
More than 5. Look at this rabbit. It's like a bear.
Yo, that's not. Yo, that died in the cargo.
Yes. That's an enormous beast.
That's like a.
It's like something that Harry Potter would have. You could saddle that bastard and ride it around.
For real.
How fast could you ride on that rabbit if you only weighed like 10
You
pounds?
be out of here.
That could be like a whole new rodeo thing. You know,
Out of here. You be
ride the
outta
bucking rabbit. I'm just saying, look at it. It's gigantic.
here. That's crazy.
So also in some other news, McDonald's employees, they're not happy, but not for the usual reasons. They got new uniforms, right?
Okay.
Now, have you ever worked at fast food?
I worked at my first ever job was at McDonald's.
My first job too, McDonald's.
Where-
I was okay. How much did you make back in the day when you worked at McDonald's?
Man, it was minimum wage.
Right.
Whatever minimum wage was, I was making.
You don't remember the number? I remember
Was
my
it-
number.
Maybe 8, 9.
You paid $8 an hour?
No.
Oh,
It
you're
might
like-
have been $7.50.
'Cause
I
you're-
think it was $7.50.
Okay, you're a lot younger than me. I'm going to tell you an old man story right now. I worked at McDonald's back in the day for $3.35 an hour.
Get out of here.
That was the price. That's what you made.
You might as well have been a bus boy or something.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. That's just what I got paid. And then I got a raise after 6 months. I got my 6-month review, and they bumped me up to $3.40 an hour.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you doing
baby.
big things, boy. you move from the grill to the fries. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. It's just like coming to America.
Right,
you know?
right.
Now I'm on fries. Next week I'll be tossing salads in the back. You know, the side salads?
Right.
That sounded really gay. Now that I think about it, I shouldn't have put it that way.
Pause.
So anyway, so the McDonald's employees, they're really pissed off because their new like dystopian uniforms that they've gone to like these high-end designers. Check out these uniforms.
Who designed that uniform?
Oh man, I can't remember. You'd have to ask me who it was. It was designed by let's see if I can find that really quick. A couple celebrity designers, including one who actually worked at a McDonald's before he started designing for celebrities like Will Smith, Ellen DeGeneres.
Wow.
And so anyway, they say the new collections focus on fit, or rather on comfort, fit, functionality, and all lack of style. I mean, it's just, it's like Kanye clothes for McDonald's workers.
You know, I'm glad you said it. I didn't want to say it.
Because you don't want to diss on Kanye?
Nah, I don't.
Why, you afraid he's going to mess you up? You
Nah.
won't get a big break if you diss on Kanye?
You know, it's funny because some things are hit or a miss. That's me personally. Some things are a hit, some things are a miss.
Right.
But I feel like that's Kanye-esque because it's the risk that people take with the designs. You know, that's all I meant.
Well, I'll diss Kanye all day long because I have no prayer of him giving me any sort of record love. You know, it's like, he'd be like, Davin, who? What? And that's my Kanye.
Yo, you never know. You might make it into a rant. Be careful. You know?
Make it into that would be good for me.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
static.
seriously need that. I need to be in a Kanye rant somewhere.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh, Uber. Uber's in the news. They're making plans to have cars that actually fly by the year 2020.
I heard about that, man.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I heard about that.
The flying cars by 2020. Are you down or no?
Are they gonna fly themselves?
Yes. You hop in the pod on top of wherever, and they're electric like a giant drone, and they fly you to where you need to go.
Yo, no. What you need to do is link me with the guy who was on the poncho with the drones. That I'll do.
Oh, in
I'll
the
do
hammock.
that.
The guy in the hammock?
Yeah, in the hammock.
So wait, you'll fly in a hammock hanging from some drone that may or may not run out of battery life.
Yeah.
But you won't take a Uber that's been designed over the couple of years to make these flights specifically to carry people.
Exactly.
You won't do that.
No, I won't do that.
But you'll fly in a rigged out hammock hanging from a freaking drone.
Yeah. Well, at least I control the hammock.
No, you don't.
You don't. I don't control it.
Well, how are you going to control it? I mean, you got the little
remote, right? Yeah. So I seal my own fate. You know.
So if you want to die at your own hands.
Right, but I don't want to be screaming at the Uber computer like, yo, get me off this crashing plane. Like, what's going on here? It's crazy.
Oh, my God. I don't know about that.
The world we live in, man.
Yeah. No, I would be all about that.
First things first, I got to get past the point that they're going to start the self-driving cars on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If that works out on the ground, then maybe I'll try the whole air thing.
No, I would rather be in the air thing because it ain't going to self-drive itself into another car. I don't trust the things driving you into other like vehicles. Because some asshole will like careen your Uber car, like T-Bone you while
Right.
you're in the driverless car. Oh, I'm in my Uber.
Right.
And then somebody with a Hummer is going to squash you.
Yeah,
But if
smash
you're
it.
flying above everybody, you can look down
Right.
on them in a snobbish kind of way.
Right.
Like,
Until that Uber hits a tree.
roll your window down. Yes, because they still have crank windows on a flying Uber. Crank your window down and lean over and hawk a loogie on somebody or whatever. It's like, hey, look at
Who's doing that? Justin Bieber, right? He was spitting at his face.
Yeah. I'll fly over Justin Bieber in his chrome car and
Just
pour a
spit.
shake on him or something, like an 80s movie when they toss the milkshake on somebody in the
Oh
mall.
my goodness.
I'm so old. I make all the
Yo.
weird old movie references.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Is
keep the demographic range
Yeah.
nice and high, right?
I can relate to anybody.
Right,
Good.
exactly.
Throw me some millennial shit. We'll go with that.
Oh man, you see? Now you got me.
Uh-huh.
You got me. I can't think on my feet that quick. See? It's too
Come on, dude.
something in the millennium. Why don't you leave a comment under one of the Instagram pictures
Okay.
or troll them?
I should troll some
You should
Instagram.
troll. That's a millennial thing, right?
That's what I
there.
need to do. Start trolling.
Yeah, all you need is your thumbs.
All right. So I got this. There's a bit of news here.
Okay.
Okay, now we were talking a minute ago off the air. We were talking about Minneapolis because I said, "Hey, I almost had a job working at a radio station." There's
You
like the
said there's
Vikings,
like 3, and then you were like, "Yo, you know what? Matter of fact, it's the football team."
and a large number of the Twins, the
Right,
Minnesota
right.
Twins. You
Right,
got
right.
even fewer black people. Touch Tones jukeboxes. They're set up in a lot of bars. You go to the bar, you have them play your favorite jams, right?
Right.
I mean, you can see that. If you look at the picture there, there's an example of one of them. So anyway,
Right. I've seen one of those out here.
yeah, so several bars in Madison, Wisconsin are removing the hip-hop songs from their boxes.
Whoa.
More than a dozen prevalent hip-hop artists, including Drake, Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, Big Sean, T.I., have been deleted from the Touch Tones player.
So no more hip hop on touch tone jukeboxes. How crazy is that?
Well, the thing is, they're like, oh, well, it promotes violence, and I don't want to have that element in my bar. All this stuff. Yeah, like hardcore gangbangers are getting down to Drake. Really?
Well, I mean,
He's Canadian.
right.
We ain't afraid of any Canadians. Am I wrong?
I mean, hey,
All right, if you're about to go start some shit, are you going to bump Drake before you do it? Is that your go-to guy to get you pumped up? And
maybe.
I don't know
He
what
gets-
to talk about. What?
You know what it is? It's because he gets you emotional.
Does he really?
Yeah, and for
What
some
emotion
people,
does Drake bring out in you?
he brings out anger. I'm like, shut.
He
you
does?
know what?
Oh, 'cause you don't wanna hear me?
Let me. Well, I'm referencing the song that you just mentioned.
Yeah, that song bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'll be like, shut that up.
It's like he made it up when he was in the studio. Like I'm just saying. I don't know the words of this. I don't know what I can.
I usually do this, but I'm gonna have to do this.
Go for it.
These comments are not endorsed by
See?
P Goods.
All right, I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
No.
I'm just saying.
You're just asking me an honest question.
I'm just saying. In the world of hip hop,
that
is
track.
Drake
no.
not like the current day Will Smith?
Well, you know what?
It's not just a black person thing, is what I'm saying.
It's not. But
He's as mass appeal as it gets
he's as mass appeal as it gets, and interesting enough,
in the rap world.
he has been bringing out a lot more aggression in the past year or so than.
We're not
most.
talking about pissing off Chris Brown.
Right? No. He's been like taking some serious shots at like.
Oh, is he
He-
stepping up his cred game or what?
I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah?
I feel like I think that all the memes and the comments
Right.
have really gotten to him, and he's trying to be. Well, he's
That's going to ruin him, though. Look what it did to Will Smith. He tried to get all hard for a minute.
Right.
Like, remember when Will Smith had Miami and all this back in the day, and then he
Yeah.
tried to do some harder stuff,
Yeah,
and they like just dropped it. Like, no, Will, it's not you, man.
like that's not
You'll
true.
always be Fresh
We want
Prince.
the bubble gum. Yeah, we want
Yeah.
the bubble gum from.
Yeah.
And Drake's been getting away with it because of his mass appeal. Obviously, I mean he's at such a high caliber. He can do that if he wants.
Which, by the way, I do have some Will Smith news. As a matter of fact.
Oh, let me hear this.
Yeah. This is really cool. Let me I'm trying to find the picture to go with it here. I'm totally unorganized for the show tonight. You can tell. But no, Will Smith, this is true story also, is getting back with DJ Jazzy Jeff, and they're gonna reunite and do some stuff.
Hold on.
After like 13 years or whatever of not doing anything together, they're gonna get back and actually do a show together again. What?
Hold on.
And we'll see if that makes it to the jukeboxes in Wisconsin, if that's safe enough for them.
Right.
Go ahead.
Because it's funny because I remember Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff did this before, where it was like, yo, we're gonna go on tour, we're gonna bring the Fresh Prince back, but then it just disappeared. I don't know what happened. So to hear that is like, yo, is this going through this time? Or,
Well, I don't know. I guess it
or what
depends on if they have
happened
any
the last- Right.
Well, you know, like old school hip hop and stuff is making a big comeback. So there's
It is.
Oh, wait a minute. Anna is watching us from New York.
Anna, what's
She's watching
going
that-
on?
Hey Anna, what's going? You know what? I'm gonna call Anna. We're gonna get her on the show right now. I'm gonna call her up. That's how we do because we're live on the internet.
Yes, let's do it.
And I don't give a. Oh, never mind. Let's hear it. See if I can remember my wife's phone number.
Oh, snap.
Let's see if we can get her on here. Hang on. We'll put her on.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, here comes Anna. We'll have her join the fun
Let's do this.
from a hotel room in Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get her on here.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, well, you're on the air
Hey,
right now.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What up, though?
How are things down in Long Island?
Okay, well, things are so Long Islandy that I don't even know what to say. I'm on like my fourth glass of wine, and he's teaching me how to use this freaking lipstick that has a oops remover on it. So you're
Oops
supposed to
remover.
like put it on, and then if it goofs up, you got a remover. But I'm thinking it's just for girls who drink, because like I did it and it looked fine. And she's
Right?
telling me, no, look, it's on my nose. I'm like, well, try again. Or drink more, or put more oops remover. I don't know. She's trying to sell me. Anyway, it's beautiful. And now she looks freaking hot. And now we're going to go and meet some people, I guess.
Okay, so you guys are getting all dolled up. Where are you going tonight? What do you guys got planned?
Well, okay, so did you see the email I sent you or the text about the Wrestlers in Business Network New York chapter? All these wrestler dudes are like here, and they're all like over like 60. I mean, none of them have hair. They're all gray.
Really?
They all weigh like 17,000 pounds, and they're all wrestling. They're all like here because they love wrestling.
Please take some pictures
I
of
think
these
they
dudes. Get some photos with these dudes. That'll be awesome.
Oh,
She's got to go on. Yeah, get some photos of the old wrestlers. What?
Katie.
Oh, I thought she's saying, hey.
Katie, do you want
Katie's her
Katie, do you wanna
partner
take
in
pictures
crime
with
there
the-
in Long Island.
What's up, Katie? What's up,
Katie can't hear us. She's just yelling it out. Anna likes to talk
Right?
on the phone and then yell at people in the room while she's on the phone. That's
not?
That's how she rolls.
So the guys want us to take pictures with some of these bald, like, wrestler guys. Because they're ugly. I don't know.
Because I think it'd be funny. Do they have the masks and things? Or they got like the Nicho?
No, this is real wrestling. This is really... Really?
What?
But what about the guy with no chins? Maybe he's still down there. Okay, so there's it's called wrestling. It's real wrestling. It's Friends of Long Island Wrestling, Wrestlers in Business.
wow.
I didn't know there was this many wrestlers in the world.
Yeah, there's
I
lots
didn't
of them.
know that they would need like a community wrestling.
Are these like
thing.
like the old WWE and WWF wrestler, those type wrestlers, or what?
No, wrestling. Like
They're
you're
like
doing,
backyard wrestling.
Oh, like
Roman
real
Greco.
wrestling. Oh, like real, like legitimate wrestlers.
Like put them through a real
Like,
table.
look at me. I'm
Right.
really mean. Don't worry that I'm really gay and I want to be near your crotch with my face. But look at me. You know that. That kind of wrestling.
Oh God, that's great.
Anyway, they're all down there.
Okay, don't bother. I thought they were like
back
like pro wrestlers, like comical stuff.
No,
Okay.
no, they just like to grab each other's nuts, you know.
The usual.
Are you
the usual
accidentally?
wrestling.
Did you accidentally book a gay hotel? Is that where you are tonight down in Long Island?
It's not a gay hotel. No, it's not. Okay, so if you guys don't want to play nice, I'm just going to hang up because.
What? How am I playing mean? I'm just joking with you here. That's awesome.
No, we're joking.
Okay.
There's
All
not
right,
so
cool.
many women. There's like one woman, Katie. The rest of them are all bald dudes. It was.
Oh my God.
You did not count. Do not make up 12. That's a real rudimentary number, Katie. You just like look at the ceiling. There's 12 women. No, there wasn't.
All right. How much wine have you had to drink already, Anna?
That's exactly it. Woodbridge makes it 12 women. There's like 2. Never mind. Don't worry
Woodbridge.
about that.
You got wine in the box.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so like between you and her husband, like you guys have been calling. It must be a thing with guys.
No,
named
we're
Dave,
doing the
'cause,
show, and you were commenting on the wall, so I thought I'd just call you to see if you want to say anything to the people.
Yeah, we're
that are
getting
watching.
ready to go down there.
Okay.
We're getting ready to go down there, but
All right.
and meet like all of Katie's friends. I'm not her friend though.
No, of course not.
I'm just a strange woman that came with her and is going to sleep with her in her bed. She set it up so I've got like one bed. Tell me she's not trying to pick me up.
No, she's
Whatever.
trying.
Really?
No, she's trying hard to.
Is it a double bed? Is that what you guys have to share tonight?
No, it's a king.
Okay, I was going to say take pictures of that too while you're at it.
Oh, she's so freaking cute. I love it. I'm probably going to cop a feel tonight and just make believe I was like trying to,
Right.
oh my God, I thought you were Davin, Katie.
I put my hand between two pillows. Those aren't two pillows.
My hand between two pillows.
Remember planes, trains, and automobiles?
No.
No?
No.
No.
You're like,
haven't
oh
seen
my
that.
God,
Yeah.
Davin, did you shave? No, you didn't.
That's awesome.
No, I can't be doing that.
All right. Well, look, do you want me to let you go so you can carry on with your Woodbridge-inspired night, or do you want to...
Yeah, we're going to go down there and
Okay.
meet some people and, like, pretend that, we are, like, such big shots. They can't even, like, stand
Fantastic.
us. And then we're going to go and just really, like, just turn them on with all our cannabis knowledge. And
Yeah, that's going to
and
be
then
cool.
Be really impressed.
Oh, hey, wait!
Because-
Before you go, I want to ask your opinion. What's your thoughts on the new? Since you're talking girl stuff and fashion stuff, the Nordstrom, they have the $425 jeans that are caked in fake mud, so they look like you're a hardworking person to be like relatable or whatever. It's true. You can buy these $420 jeans from Nordstrom.
Get out of here.
Thoughts?
Okay.
Is that going to?
Nordstrom has $420 jeans at Nordstrom. What the hell are you doing? Why do you look that way?
Are you talking to me? She's definitely hammered.
She's lit.
Again.
She's
Can I
lit.
do you? Wait a minute. What's going on with this one? Why do you have?
Okay, they're trying to figure out what the hell they're going to wear. This is what happens when you call your
No,
wife
okay, you
when
know
she's
what?
on wine.
No,
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
yeah.
Nordstrom has $450 jeans, and they have mud all over them to make you look like you're hardworking.
Yeah. $425 for those jeans. Are you gonna? Is anyone buying these things? I want to know if anybody's buying these jeans. You can call the
No
show
speaker.
anytime. What?
Hold
Okay. Is she drinking Woodbridge too? Hey there, Katie. What's up?
on. Excuse me.
What?
400.
$425. Nordstrom jeans covered in mud, fake mud. Are you buying or no?
I would never.
They're highly fashionable. It's
Kiss my ass.
I mean,
No.
but they're from Nordstrom, though.
Nordstrom. Yeah.
If they make my ass look better, maybe 120. Maybe.
By the way, if anybody wants to call in on the show, if you're watching this on any of the feeds anywhere, you can just hit the phone number down here below and you get in. We got plenty of phone lines open, so just sharing that. So people are sharing their opinions. So you're not down with the Nordstrom jeans?
Anything. Sorry. No, you can say anything. You can
Say anything you want. This is a totally unrated show, Katie. Go for it.
Totally. Right. You can say, like, fuck you. No. No, I hate that word. Okay, I'm taking the phone away from her. She's not saying no C word on my phone. Okay, that's it.
So this.
She's been
And that's
C wording
it.
all the way down here in traffic, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore because I don't do it. I
Yeah.
just don't do it.
Okay. All right, there, Mary Cream Cheese.
I don't see people on
Mary
Wednesday.
cream
I see
cheese.
people on Wednesday.
All right. Thanks for calling from Long Island, you guys.
Oh, my God, have a great show. Gavi,
Hey.
just put it in the refrigerator, honey. Go down there and eat something. Don't let Davin take it all. Okay.
I gave him some.
All right,
I
see you
gave him
later.
some
Bye.
pizza later. All right, take care. We'll see you later. All right, so
Okay.
that's Anna, half the show normally of the Davin and Anna show.
Right.
And
Big shout out to Anna.
yeah, she's having
And
a good.
Katie, right? Katie?
Katie, yeah, her friend Katie. They're down there in at the cannabis convention in Long Island tomorrow, so they're down there tonight.
They're off the wine. They're just waiting on the cannabis
So the
now.
chicks are drinking Woodbridge wine. They're going to share a king size bed tonight.
And get high.
There's going to be some stuff happening in that room.
Get high and talk about weed, too. Oh, my goodness. What a party, man.
But you know what? It's going to end in tears because they're going to eventually go into some sort of dark subject matter. Like, I love you. It's going to eventually.
That's always my cue.
Yeah,
Like, I'll be
right?
right back. You're going to hear me screech. You're going to hear my tires screeching on the way out.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So Dr. Luke, the guy who produced Kesha for a while, remember all the rape charges, all the rape allegations
Yeah,
on
I
it?
do remember. She went hard to when
Yeah.
she lost that case and went back for the appeal.
Yeah. So anyway, Sony Music has dropped Dr. Luke. He's out.
So she probably has some substantial
So-
evidence.
So yeah, they like Bill O'Reilly'd him. Like he is out. He's done.
out of here.
Yeah.
And good for Bill O'Reilly. I'm sorry. Okay, so
No,
I
let's do
normally
this.
keep my comments to myself.
Oh really?
But you brought.
I've been trying to pull that out of you for a while, man. Come
Right.
on.
You know I'm real.
Come on, bring something.
I'm like a politician when it comes to that.
Okay.
But the thing is, when it comes to Bill O'Reilly, he took so many shots at
Oh.
hip hop artists. Like he was part of the reason why Ludacris lost his Pepsi endorsement.
Really?
For saying that he's a misogynist, and he talks about he degrades women, and look what situation he's in right now.
Yeah.
Not only him, but the whole entire Fox
Well, they were in that because of Roger Ailes. He did all kinds of sleazy things with Megyn Kelly and all that stuff.
Right.
And I'm not a Fox News guy. I hate those guys.
I mean, I remember
They make me
Nas
cringe.
dissed them on his one of his last albums. He was like, he had a song called Fox where he was dissing Fox and telling people stop listening, stop watching Fox.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how, years later you see what he was talking about, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. So anybody who disrespects hip hop and tries to degrade hip hop and what the contributions that they've given to the world, I think deserves kind of that.
All right, I'm gonna diss a part of hip hop right now.
Go ahead.
Mumble rap. What the fuck? What's up with mumble rap? Come on.
See, I can't
Write a lyric.
I can't knock mumble rap though.
What? Okay, why can you not knock mumble rap?
Okay, so they call it mumble rap, and I think that's the biggest issue with it. But honestly, it's just a bunch of kids having fun. And I do agree.
My point is, though, I mean, are we back to like the Scatman days from the Jazz Waz, or it's just like a bunch of stuff, or it's like, I mean, is that the equivalent? Is what I'm getting at, because I'm not down with the mumble rap culture. I'm old school hip hop. I'm old, like
you came from the organic root, and that's
Yeah.
I think what happened was the problem was I feel like there were a lot of people who were disgruntled, and they kind of pushed the. You know what they say about kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even
Do you think it's lazy rap though? Come on.
I think it is lazy rap, but I
Okay.
think it's like lazy rap because they just want to have fun and keep it simple,
And get paid.
right? And get paid. They can have fun, keep it simple, and get paid, as opposed to and unfortunately, a lot of the people who should be the people who are influencing them are attacking them.
They're attacking them?
Well, like a lot of the legends are talking trash about where the game is now, as opposed to giving them jewels, giving them more influence.
Yeah, okay. All right, let me ask you a question, because I'm going to disagree with you, respectfully disagree.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. When it comes to rap, I'm a fan of rap. I'm a fan of good rap. Stuff that's got a message, something that, I don't care how hard it is,
Right.
but I like the stuff that's got something to say. And I think a lot of people agree with that.
I agree. Yeah.
So whenever I hear stuff that feels like, and I'm not a rapper. I mean, I've written like 3 rhymes in my life because I'm, a white dude from Oklahoma, and I'm not really. That's not a nurturing environment for a rapper. Is all I'm saying. So, but I've played a lot of rap music since like the early '90s, coming up in radio and being out there. So my question is, at what point does rap? This types of rap like fall off where you're like, oh, come on, man. I mean, there was a time
Enough
where
is
it
enough, right?
felt like they would let anything on the radio. It's like, God, it sucks.
Right.
It's not good now. It's like they're just throwing it out there. To me, it feels like.
No, I totally agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally
like
agree.
you lose all melodic arrangements. You lose a lot of stuff that
substance.
Substance, right.
Right.
And that's what I'm looking for,
And I think that I don't think you're wrong for feeling that way. I feel like it's few and far between. But the thing is, at the same time, there was still that crisscross. There was still crisscross. There was still Weird Al. There was still a lot of different.
You mean back in the day there was?
Well, in that era where
because one of the crisscross dudes died, didn't he?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. The thing is, it's like at that time there was they called it the golden era because there was so much going on at the same time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There's a lot of stuff developing and a lot of styles coming around.
And at the same time, the whole thing is, I feel like at that point, the industry didn't necessarily know what to do with hip hop. They couldn't control hip hop.
Right.
Now they feel like I feel like now the industry feels they know what place hip hop takes in the community and in entertainment because it's pop now.
What's your favorite genre of hip hop? Like your favorite time frame? When do you think hip hop was like the best?
That's
if you had to go,
hard.
that was the shit back then.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you think was the best? Like at what time? If you had to say anything at all.
When it was the hottest. Oh man.
Yeah. What do you think like stands
the
tallest?
2000s. The ending of the 90s, the end of the 90s into the 2000s, maybe from 94 to like 2000 and
like Diddy era, like or Tupac and Dre.
You know what? I gotta give Diddy his props.
Mace, all
Tupac
that.
and Dre.
Because that's like early to mid 90s.
Yeah,
Snoop,
50 Cent,
even
Eminem,
and Coolio. You know, like Coolio. Is that
Gangsta Paradise? I liked it, and I liked
Yeah.
the movie that went with it. I forgot
Yeah,
what
okay.
it was called.
That was Michelle Pfeiffer was in that.
Michelle Pfeiffer was a teacher.
Yeah. I forget the name of the movie. It's
Samuel L. Jackson was in it too, right?
I don't think he was in that.
Somebody,
one.
some
He
black
was
guy
in
shot
some
himself.
other movie where he was swearing at folks.
Yeah. He's always swearing that.
You could just say he was in every movie. Nobody really disagreed. Oh yeah, I remember Sam Jackson. Yeah, he was in the.
He had to be there.
Yeah, that's right. I remember he was in the remake of The Wiggles. Come Home. Yeah, Sam Jackson, of course. Right. Him and like Kevin Hart and The Rock have been in like everything. That's a good point, man. And big shout out to The Rock, since we were talking about wrestlers earlier. Like, he definitely transitioned with that brand that he created over at WWF. Yeah, but if he just would have played football a little longer, it would have been better for him. Who said that? I'm just making sure.
Oh no, that's a good point. Did he play football though?
Yeah, he did. He played in the Canadian NFL, the pros up in Canada for a minute.
Oh, get out of here! From Canada. See, that's somebody from Canada you could be worried about.
He played for Miami Hurricanes. I think it was Miami, and then he went up to Canada to play pro ball, to kind of like entry level league, like this, farm leagues, if you will, up in Canada. And he got hurt, and then he's like, I don't want to do this. I'm going to get into wrestling. And so he got into wrestling.
And his father was a wrestler. His father was a legendary
wrestler.
And
his father was like, I don't know if you want to go this way. He's like, no, Dad, that's what I want to do. And so he did, and so good for him.
And now he's a part of the Fast and the Furious. He'll never go away.
God. How many Fast and Furious movies can they make?
As many
as people will buy it?
As that. Yeah, because people are so into cars, and then I don't know what they're gonna do when the cars start flying. It's a wrap.
Oh, see, there you go.
It's a wrap when the cars.
They're gonna roll the window down and spit on people. I always think about that when I'm higher up than everybody else. I'm like, yes, I could spit on you from here.
Right.
That's good. Yeah,
I am never chilling with you on a balcony anyway.
No, it's good because they'll think the black dude did it.
Yeah,
he did it. Well, and they'll believe me too. So I'll pull that shit. Hey, Joy, thanks for watching.
What's up, Joy? How you doing?
I used to get all my black friends in trouble in high school all the time.
For real?
I was like the worst person, and we would all hang together because I was the driver. I had the car, and my black friends, I had like 3 black friends, and they were like 3 of like 5 black kids in our high school, right?
Wow.
Back in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And we would all go and do all kinds of shenanigans, and they'd be like, dude, man, you're going to get us all in trouble. I'm like, nah, I won't. We're good.
Like, we're good.
And they're like, you don't hang with black people very often, do you? I'm like, no, we're not getting in trouble. I said, yes, we will. Don't do that shit. And they were like, the funniest thing is my racist stepdad didn't like me hang out with the black dudes.
Oh, man.
But they were so worried about getting in trouble, they kept me out of trouble because I was like, maniacal. I was always wanting to do like, mischievous stuff.
You were the reckless one.
I was the reckless one.
See, shout out to black people.
Right.
They try to keep people out of trouble.
They're like, dude, don't do that, man. You're gonna get us hemmed up. Something's gonna happen.
We get a bad rap. We get a real
I'm
bad
serious.
Rap.
Right. And so, but the ironic thing is, my racist stepdad, he didn't want me hanging with those guys because they thought they'd have a bad influence on me.
Oh, my God.
And meanwhile, like, dude, man, don't do that, Fez. I used to go by Fez back in the day. Last name's Fesmeyer, so they'd call me Fez.
Oh, that's dope.
They'd be like, Fez, yo, man, you can't, no. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun. Dude.
Chill out.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Right,
I'm like, all right. And I just not do it.
See, they're worried about that pickup with the Confederate flag. That's what they're worried about.
Yeah, well, I know they're worried about the cops.
Yeah. Oh, see?
That's what they're worried about.
That's the other car that they normally use, right? The one with the red and blue lights on top looks like Christmas.
Yeah, the pretty lights. Yeah,
Christmas
we try to avoid
July,
it. Yeah, so I was always getting in trouble and stuff, and they kept me out of trouble. So
that's dope. Shout out to the black people out there.
So shout out to my boys.
On the Thunder?
No, not the Thunder. Freddie, Maurice, and Tiari. My 3 friends.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's dope.
But none of them talk to me anymore. I try to find them on Facebook. They won't.
They won't follow.
I can't find them. I don't know if they're on Facebook.
They're probably using like their rap names or something.
Yeah, right.
You got to remember what their rap names.
That's true. Or they got new aliases or something.
Right.
Trying to hide from women or something. Who knows? I'm just saying that happens.
You got to look up orange juice.
Orange juice, Jones.
I guarantee you. I promise.
So they're making another Indiana Jones, and Harrison Ford is going to be Indiana Jones at the age of like 72 or whatever. No, this is really happening.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Believe you, bro.
I'm not lying. What? Indiana Jones coming out. And Harrison Ford's going to play the role as Indiana Jones again. He's going to be back in it.
He's like
in that role.
He's like 80. How's he gonna run away from the big Rolling Stone this time? What's he gonna do?
I think he's
gonna be on a hoverboard. You know those little hover things that they got now?
Right.
He's just gonna be on there just sliding.
I was gonna say maybe he's gonna be flying an airplane and landing it on people and stuff.
Hey.
Remember how you got in trouble at that airport? Harrison Ford, he landed the plane on the taxiway or whatever and almost collided with that big jet.
God, yo.
He's gonna be the dude flying the flying Uber cars around and landing on shit.
And wasn't he the guy that played in the President movie? Was
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Yeah.
So he just took that role and just ran with it.
That's right.
Like, I can park where I want to park. My plane is my country. Yeah. Hopefully Donald Trump doesn't take
Right.
take something out of his book.
So this is happening also. Speaking of like flight and so forth, the Houston Texans. Let me play my NFL music. Got some NFL music over here. There we go. We got NFL news coming to you from outer space. This is true story. Astronaut Peggy Whitson. She's been done like the longest spacewalk of anyone ever. She's been up in space at the NASA space station for like 530 something days or whatever.
That's insane.
When she went up there, we did not have Trump for president, and now she's going to come back to the earth on a Trump presidency. But that's not the joke. So anyway, the Houston Texans are going to be announcing their draft picks via Peggy Whitson. Peggy is going to be saying what the draft picks are from Houston. To announce them because they're doing it in the biggest way possible from outer space.
Houston, we have a problem. That is insane, yo.
Yeah, right?
No, that's pretty dope. I mean,
That's cool, man.
She's basically like the first
She's the mouthpiece.
broadcaster from space, basically.
Yes.
Like newscaster.
Right.
That's dope.
Exactly.
Why even come? You don't even need to come home. Man.
She should just stay up
Just
there.
stay up there. I mean, there's nothing going on down here. Trust me.
You know what I wonder, though? Like, she's up there. Is she the only woman up there? And there's, like, guys and stuff around? Like, I know they got cameras and stuff.
You know
but,
they're procreating up there.
Well, maybe not procreating, but at least practicing some. You know?
Yeah, they get
I mean, think about it. If I am an astronaut, I want to get on that space station where I know Peggy Whitson has been up there by herself for 535 days.
Right. Alone.
Maybe.
Lonely.
Well,
Those cold nights.
I'm just saying, there's something happening, right?
And it's funny. As much as I've learned about like these what NASA does, I never thought about that. Man.
How can you not think about that? The first thing I think about space travel is restroom, because she revealed to Trump the other day via the satellite link that they've been drinking their own pee for a long time. They reculture the pee into drinkable water because water is such a precious resource. And Trump made the same face he's making right now. But yeah, so that's how they sustain themselves. They're drinking, recycled pee.
See, that sounds like, they're getting prepared for that move, man. Earth is about to be vacant.
Well, that's the plan, is they're using the space station as a way to sort of be like a post-up, a stepping stone to Mars or whatever, so you can go and sustain space life.
That's interesting because I didn't think about it like that. If I had one chance to be in space, yeah, I would. I mean, how many times can you say, "Yo, I've had sex in space"?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
it's like you get up there, you're like, "Hey, you want to break another record? Let's do this."
You know what?
Everything you do in space, you could be breaking records, Yeah.
Oh
right?
My God, that's crazy.
Am I wrong?
Crazy. No, you're right. You're right.
Anyway.
I mean, but then again, there's two guys on there's two guys talking right now.
Yeah.
So typical guy talk.
We need a girl to chime in on this. I think there's a lot of women out there that would be, or comment on the wall. Like there's got to be women out there that would be up for breaking some records in space.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure we're not the
I've
only
seen the
small
movies. I know that what they're thinking.
Right. As adventurous as everything else.
Right. Well, and the thing is, it's not like he was like that lawyer that got eaten by the dinosaur in the first one.
Right.
And he miraculously comes back somehow,
I didn't catch that. Yo, that's
no, he
crazy.
did not. I'm just saying that's not like they're trying
That's
to do
not the
that.
situation, right.
Hey, remember Jeff? Or, I forget his doctor, what was his name? Doctor something. But it's not like he lost a leg from a T-Rex and now he's back.
Right.
Or,
And on top of that, they did a lot of staying in one place, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
or getting in the car and getting out of there.
Right.
As opposed to Indiana Jones, who's like jumping around, swinging off a whip, running away from rolling stones. And
swinging off her whip.
Yo, it's crazy.
Oh, here's a funny story. I want to share this with you guys really quick. I thought this was hysterical. I saw this on the internet. So there's an MMA fight in Japan that's going to take place. This is true story. There's no jokes here. The story itself is its own joke. So they're going to pit this 12-year-old girl, the younger girl over here on the far left.
Far left, yeah.
They're going to pit her against this 24-year-old woman, and the girl's an amateur and currently in the 7th grade. Now, the crazy thing is, this MMA fight in Japan, the older woman says she got her start in mixed martial arts because she was bullied in school. So she had to learn how to fight against bullies.
Oh, my God.
So ironically, of course, she's going to fight a 12-year-old girl.
That is insane.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, see, now it just clicked in. The woman who was bullied as a kid is now going to fight the 12-year-old girl in the MMA match in Japan.
If something ain't right over there.
Right?
Yo.
Now, there's no. I mean, it's the thing is, there's no winning situation for the older woman.
No,
because if you lose, you got your ass kicked by a 12-year-old, and if you win, you just beat up a 12-year-old.
Beat up a 12-year-old. Like, how do you raise your hand and say you like?
Yeah, I'll take that fight.
Right.
Yeah, plug me in.
That's crazy.
Although the other day there was this 5th grader talking shit to me, and I popped his ass right in the mouth.
Ooh,
Yeah, he just.
You did.
Yeah,
I guess you did better than.
Yeah, nobody knows this. Well, now they do. But
Oh God.
he was big for his age, though. He was like 4'7". He was a big 5th grader. Just saying.
You did better than Cat Williams. He got his behind whooped.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he did.
By a 17-year-old, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yep. He
Yeah,
smacked him. He hit him.
Yeah, but Cat weighs like $120 or something.
Yeah, he does.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And he's what, 50 something,
He's
60?
Like, he's in his 50s. Yeah.
I mean, he's getting up there, Cat.
He is getting up there. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. So it's not like I don't know, crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff going on in the world, folks.
Okay, so what? Oh, you saw the picture I just put up. Hold up. I'm going to tell anybody. Okay, so famously known as Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish, Darius Rucker. Okay, what?
I will let you finish.
What do you mean? Let me finish. Say what you got to say, man.
Yo, I think you're gonna say it for me. Go ahead.
What am I? Okay, so anyway, he's going undercover on Undercover Boss. He's going around Houston dressed up like this. Not Houston, Austin. Going around Austin dressed like this.
Yo, look at this guy.
So he could secretly recruit up and coming country music artists.
Oh my God.
Now I'm not against that at all.
No.
But knowing some of those little, dive joints, because I lived in Texas for a while, and I know a lot of, stuff there along, in downtown Austin. There's some great places, and Austin is a pretty progressive place. But no, it's cool. But I'm thinking like here he is looking like this unknown black dude scouting country music artists.
Right.
How many of those guys are going to really legitimately give this guy the time of day? Going, okay, yeah, sure, he can teach me country music, or he's. I haven't seen the episode, so I'm assuming maybe too much, but what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, then again, if you really think about it, I mean, a lot of people forget that rock and roll started with black people. And there's a lot of people trying to teach other people how to do the whole rock and roll thing. That's one thing I would say. Second of all, a lot of people say, black people all look the same, right? Isn't that true?
I never say black people all look the same.
Well,
Asians, yes, because I'm racist that way. But no, I'm totally messing with you guys.
You heard me. I was getting ready for the disclaimer.
No,
These comments.
That's P. Good's words right there. He hates Asians. Oh my God!
Look at me. I look black and Asian. Look at my eyes.
No,
man.
you don't.
I've been getting that since I was a kid. You don't think so?
No.
I always looked at. I always felt like I had a connection because.
Really?
Yeah, because they say I got to
throw that around.
Pardon this if I don't want to offend anybody, but I've always been told I got chinky eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who walks up to you and go, hey, you got chinky eyes? Anybody ever tell you
I'm not
that?
gonna lie to you, a lot of females.
Really?
Yeah, and I liked it because they said it in a nice way, like, oh, you got chinky eyes.
There's a nice way to say it.
I know. What a world we live in.
See, that's something that white folks can't get away with.
No.
I can't call anybody out on anything.
No, you're
or
not
I'm
allowed.
labeled and stamped forever. I'm
because white people rule the world, dude. You got enough. You got enough. You guys rule the world.
Not anymore.
You got great credit. You got everything.
You assume. Okay, that's another. Let's go over stereotypes really quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do this. All right. So you assume that all white people have great credit.
No, but yes. Can I tell you why?
Go for it.
Okay. Even if you have bad credit,
Yeah.
your credit is that you're white. You're good. You're good. Come on.
All
What?
right.
You're gonna get that loan, man.
Don't you ever watch Cops in Florida? It don't matter. Plenty of white dudes running with their shirts off, getting busted all the time.
Yeah, but see, they're getting busted,
Yeah.
not shot.
All right.
Because
All right, I'll give you that.
you ever seen
All
that?
right, I'll give you that.
I was about to take it. Rest in peace, Trayvon.
Okay.
You already know.
All right. Fine. We might not get shot, but we get the shit kicked out of us by the cops too.
Absolutely.
I mean, it happens. And you know what? We do worse things to each other than, dude, white folks get crazy when we start fighting each other. Those redneck fights, it's stupid, man.
I know, yeah. I think it's a human thing. I
Yeah.
feel like, honestly, at the end of the day, it really is all perspective, But I mean, one thing that I think the whole world would agree on is that white people got great credit.
Anyway, back to Hootie soliciting white folks for country music.
Right. Which is insane in itself.
I want to see that episode of Undercover Boss. I haven't seen that. I'm sure it's good because I know Darius is a really cool guy.
Nah, he's chill. Yeah, he's chill.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, he got through. Look what he did, man. He He's the only black dude doing what he's doing right now.
Right. But okay, I'm going to go back to the stereotypes again for a second. Like a hockey player he is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the things we don't have going for us is people don't fear us. Like, there's a lot of power in somebody being afraid of you just because of how you look. Except for when we shave our heads. Then we look like we belong to a hate group.
And there's another stipulation.
Yeah.
When you wear the blue thing with the badge.
Oh, the cop thing?
Yeah, that thing. Or when you sit on the real high thing in the courtroom and you bang that
the gavel.
Whip. Yeah, there it goes.
I'm not a judge, so I wouldn't know. Yeah.
But other than that, I agree.
Yeah.
Like the typical.
And people
average,
people don't assume that white dudes have big penises.
Yeah.
You guys got that.
Yeah.
And that's worth like all the credit in the world. I'm sorry.
It is, man. It is.
I'm just saying. They don't look at me and go, dude, that guy's probably packing. He's white.
Shout out my grandma for making me this color. Thank you for blessing me,
I'm just saying.
For real.
We're assumed at being normal at best in that department.
Absolutely.
And it's not, you don't look at a white dude and go, wow, the dude, I want to hook up with him.
Right.
He must be
and
huge.
then they think most bestiality things happen
with white people.
White people are the ones.
Yeah, and we're always the sexual predators, Yeah. And we're always the cannibals.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer. We have like the weirdest crimes.
Right.
We're like the most twisted race of all the races.
Yeah.
People should fear the white man way more than they do. Because we're so twisted.
For different reasons.
No, exactly. I'm just saying.
Not just because they can lock you up, because they can eat you too. They'll eat you, bro.
We'll keep you in the fridge for later.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be good right there. I'm going to tell you what.
You got to keep your camera rolling when you get in the back of that police car, because they're not going to the precinct.
Oh, dude.
They got the grill ready. You might just be lunch, man.
Yeah, we found him a good one. We're going to baste him. Yeah, that'd be good.
Like, oh, you want to call me a pig, huh? I'm gonna show you how to cook a pig.
Oh God, how the show degenerate?
I don't know.
To this?
You know why? Because Anna's not here.
That's true. Yeah, she's not here to keep us on.
She always reels us in. Yeah,
she's not here to keep us on point.
She reels us in. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, white people do weird shit like this, like make your eyebrows look like barbed wire. This is actually a new trend. It's called barbed brows. Some makeup artist came up with it, where you take your eyebrows and you like make it go different directions, look like barbed wire.
That's crazy. I like the peppers. The
freckles.
The freckles look popping though.
I'm kind of down with the barbed wire look. I think that's kind of fun. I think that's kind of cool looking, in sort of like a Mad Max kind of way. I don't need the tattoo on the eye so much, under the eye, but there's that.
I want to see her whole face. Who is that?
I know, right?
Who was the test dummy on that one?
She kind of looks like a Trill or something from Star Trek.
Right.
From back in there. Or maybe that's like other parts of makeup. Like it's, they speckled her.
Yeah, they might. Yeah,
those freckles look way too symmetrical.
They do look very symmetrical.
I think that's a makeup job, all of it.
I wouldn't be surprised, especially since there's so many trends going on in the world right now,
Right?
I mean, you watch. They're going to have freckle makeup soon.
They will.
I wonder if they're going to have it for somebody as dark as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing we got to worry about is tanning.
Oh.
We got to tan, or we look like way too white. There's a level where you're too white.
That's
our thing.
That's the curse.
That is the curse.
That's the curse, because, we've been dealing with so much racism in the world, The only thing left to do is make sure you guys get all sorts of tanning issues, skin.
See, that's why I'm glad I'm married to the woman I'm married to. She's got nice taupe skin,
right?
But she has a problem. And I'm joking about all the racism stuff, but
of course,
but she has a hard time at airports every time, because she could be Indian, she could be Pakistani, she could be
They don't know
Hispanic, she could be everything.
So
we cross the border from Mexico, she gets searched every time.
Yeah, because they profile.
Well, it's also because she's carrying a lot of cocaine usually, but they do search her like every time.
But you guys always get through. Why?
Because I'm white. I got the white card. I bring it right through.
Yeah. You know why? Because it's in your bag.
It's in my bag.
They're like, carry along, sir.
Yeah. Yes, you look fine going up to Scottsdale. That'll be fine.
But you, this lady right here got a.
We got to strip tease that one. Strip searcher.
Where is it? Where is it?
Right. Yeah, no, but she gets pissed off every time we're in an airport. She's the one that gets held up and searched. I've seen it happen, and it's not right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Although I would love to work one of those X-ray cams.
Yo.
When you stand like this in the thing and it goes around and gives you the scan, they really can see like all your junk.
They can?
Yes. Have you seen that on the internet? There are all these pictures of where they can see everything. Like they say it's only to detect metals, but no, they can see, everything.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That makes me very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you suspect.
Yo, me and my girl are taking a boat from now on. You ain't about to be looking at my girl's stuff, right?
Because you don't want to be found out for not having the stereotype that everybody else thinks. Is that the deal?
I will look dead at the person looking at the X-ray. I'm like, yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, and you got all my information. Hit me up.
Hit me up. Be looking at the TSA chicks. That's right.
Right,
What's
that's
up?
right. Call me.
That's right. Oh man.
Yo, where did we take this?
I don't know. We got to wrap this, man. We got to. Okay, so this is P Goods. In case you're wondering, if you don't know who this dude is, look him up online on YouTube. You can find him, and also your website.
IMPGoods.com. All social media is the same. It's IMP Goods. You like my Facebook fan page, IMP Goods. Keep it simple for y'all. IMP Goods on everything. IMPGoods.com. Thank you for tuning in on the video. For the Davin and Anna show, thank you for tuning in. Much love to everybody.
And thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you like what you saw, please subscribe on our Facebook, for the feed, so you'll be notified when we go live every time. Mm-hmm. Also on YouTube. This is also streaming on our YouTube channel as well. It's Davin and Anna on YouTube as well. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great, safe weekend out there, and don't let the white man bring you down too much. And y'all take care of yourselves. Seriously, we'll catch you Monday night. And I got one of our friends from Denver going to join us on Monday night.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that later on. It'll be a good show.
I can't wait to see that.
All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Peace.